that I'm on here going live. So I wanted to share something with y'all real quick. So I try to wait for a couple of minutes. I had to wash my hair tied down for 2 days. Yesterday they worked me like hell at that job. I came home last night. All I did was see my bed. I ate a little something and I went to sleep. Hey, honey bee. And I went to sleep. So when my hair was everywhere, I said, Lord, I must ain't had a good sleep like this in a while. Honey, I thought I was rolling in the sheets with on my back somewhere. When I woke up, it wasn't nobody in here but me. So I really, and I think I really needed that. I really slept. So I had to wash my hair out. Moving on. What's up, sis? Moving on to the next adventure with my hair for this weekend. Woo! So I wanted to share with y'all something about my son. So I have to learn how to get these things together here. What's up, bruh? Get these things together here with this technology. Soon I will. I just gotta sit down and know how to roll it. Well, I need the projector. Then I can just show y'all on the projector what I want to show y'all and keep it moving, especially for my YouTube. So this is your okay. I'm gonna look for it today. So my son is on Spotify. So this is some things from Spotify. If you can't see it while I'm putting my phone up to let you see it, I'm going to post it on my page also. So this was the first one. It says people were really feeling what you do. So that's his second album cover. So that's that. Then they said they streamed your music 1,463 times. So that's that one. Then the next one says, and again, your listeners want to hear your music again. So that's that one. Then it says, and your music was added to 4 playlists. So I'm trying to make it as clear. That's that one. Then it says 167, your top song was Jumping. 167 listeners played it 1,105 times. So that's what that one says. Then it says your music was streamed in 14 countries. Your top 5 were the United States, Germany, United Kingdom, France, and Canada. I am so proud of my son. I'm trying to, okay, you can see that one that way. The words are going to the side, but the first one is United States. The second one is Germany. Then it says United Kingdom, then France, and the last one is Canada. So it says your music got people talking. That's what that one says. So he has, let me see if I can. He has his own little Hugh Hefner billboard. So his new cover video thing now is Hugh Hefner. So then he's on YouTube as Silk AFNF. So if you want to go on there, the songs will start popping up. You'll see all his songs. So I am really proud of my son. My son is not playing. He said that's when I was videoing him the other day, he was like, Mom, first of all, you video me and I'm trying to get my shit together to smoke. Then you video me and I'm trying to get ready to tell you that the people was emailing him back to tell him he did drop his album. As he said, he dropped his mixtape, his album on the 2nd, which was on his birthday. So that's when the billboard came up and all the Spotify stuff was coming to him. My son is very talented with his music, and I am very proud of him. Thanks, Honey Bee. very proud of him because he's staying on. And his mama, I got to promote and promote and promote and promote. I have to. Other than that, y'all, I'm on some relaxed shit this weekend because I'm getting ready to go get me some cabbage. I've been craving cabbage for the last week. I'm going to cook it myself. I'm starting to feel I have to slow myself down and start cooking my meals accordingly to how I'm like. I got to get back into the cooking mode. Girl, the products was good, honeybee. I'll be on here next week if I got one more to go through. Her products is Zalea's House of Beauty. Y'all see my skin, my face, ain't nothing break out. All her products was good. I will get the lashes put on sturdy when I get a new dude. So, as far as my eating, I gotta switch this game around with this diet thing and me eating, because eating, it's not about how much money I spend when I'm eating out, because I'm going to eat. I'm feeding myself. I'm going to treat myself. So that's not the problem with me. The problem is I'm going to different places, eating different things, and I know that everybody is not cooking the same. They're not putting the same cooking oil in this food. They're not putting the same grease in this food, and it's different, and it's starting to affect my body. Like I some stuff I eat, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Some stuff I'm eating, it's like bubbling my stomach up, and I'm like literally letting up right now for this moment. I'm over it. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to Giant and Safeway high as hell. I picked up a pack of chicken the other day. The fucking chicken said $14 for 6 pieces. I was in Giant. I'm like, these people trying to make people stop. This is why people in here stealing. They trying to starve a motherfucker. So we don't have it in DC anymore, because it used to be a Shoppers on Marlboro Pike. That's not Shoppers no more. I forgot what they made it now, but we still have a Shoppers here in Baltimore in Madonna Mall. So their food look like a little reasonable. I'm about to go down there today, but my main thing is give me some cabbage. Eat more sour. Eat more sour what, honeybee? And I don't know if I'm going to come on here and let y'all watch how I cook it, or I might just cook it and show y'all that I cook it. But I'm gonna do it. You know, I seen a recipe. Well, actually, something the dude on here called Chop It. I think it's Chop It or something like that. I seen how he cooked his cabbage, and I got the little recipe. It's a fruit called sour apple. All right, I'm gonna look for it. I seen, and I'm gonna try to cook my cabbage like that today, instead of cooking it like my old Kingston way or the old way my mother makes it. You know, cause my mother and my grandmother, they like neck bones, and I really don't feel like cooking that hard shit. I know it makes the taste. Hey, hello. I know it makes the taste, but it's just for me, and I want to cook it in a way where I know I'm gonna cook a big pot of it, so I'll have it for the rest of this week to try to mellow my stomach out of eating so much different stuff. I can't no more. I gotta find it's hard for me, because when I'm out in the street and I'm riding around, I be like, I'm gonna stop right here and just get this. I don't eat fast food no more. I don't go to McDonald's and Popeyes, and Wendy's got this thing that I really love, but I backed up from it. They had that $5 special where you get the junior bacon double cheeseburger, you get the fries, the nuggets, and you get fries, nuggets, and a drink. I used to tear that joint up, because when I get off work, it be late. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna run to Wendy's and get this, and they know I got some on my stomach to eat. And my granddaughter got to take her bag. But anyway, I gotta slow down. Helps fight cancer. Okay, I gotta slow down. You know what I'm saying? So now for these next months to go, when it's 2024, I have to take a stand and stop myself and cook me a meal. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, I'm by myself, I can go eat out, or if I cook something, that's just it. But now the up and down with where I'm eating from, and it might be these places down here I need to go to, but I'm in DC. I get some from DC, I get some from Baltimore. It's all, but it's only 3 restaurants down here that I really think at this point that if I, happen to not cook me some, I will go to. That's Miss Carter's place. Anthony has Southern Blues, and it's another place. It's a Jamaican jerk place on Bel Air Road, because I seem to find when I eat food from them, I'm okay. But if I'm out and I'm jumping into the Yang Yang Curry House, and I went to this other spot up here on it's on Owens Mills Road, and they was black owned, baby. And the food, that's me. I vow to eat more fresh this year. Yes, I'ma have to. The food was good. Everything I had, I don't eat fish and chicken no more. So I had a vegetarian plate. I had yams, macaroni and cheese, and I had it was like a some type of rice they cooked. Maybe that's what it was. It was rice mixed with vegetables. It didn't have no meat in it. And she put some gravy on top of that. And that was it. Now they had these rolls, and the rolls, I don't know what, the ingredients is just not for me. The ingredients is just, and then they got this other little Jamaican joint down here. She want $30 for a small oxtail. I didn't see the price, but when she came, I was like, I'm not buying that. I understand y'all had y'all prices, but when I can go to Bel Air Road and still get me a small thing of oxtail. And the thing with oxtail is, it's not so much the meat that I like, it's the flavor, the juice that's on it, the what you call the gravy that's on it. I love that damn gravy. And the lady that's on Bel Air Road, she know me by now. She be like, I got you. She don't put a lot. It's not so much as the meat, it's the gravy and the bean. But I can cook that shit myself. So I'm about to start cooking this shit myself. That way I know what I'm putting in it, if it's too much or too little. Because going to these people restaurants is just not, it's not adding up to my stomach. It's just not. So y'all, that's me for today. So I wanted to share that with y'all about my son. I'm getting ready to get out of here and go to this store, because I don't know how they I don't know how it is in Shoppers. You know what I'm saying? I was in there before, but on a regular day like during this time is the line, because the lines be long as hell. It's right in the heart of the ghetto, so everybody can walk there, catch the bus, catch a Uber or whatever. It's right in the heart of the ghetto, so everybody be in that motherfucker. So I don't know how the lines is during this time. And the mall is open, so people come from the mall and walk down the back and go to Shoppers. So it is what it is. So I'll see y'all later. This my Instagram page, I was told it's either one or two things, and I believe both. I believe both, because when I'm on here talking shit about people, they can't take it. They told me that somebody tried to get my page down. I believe that. Then the other thing is, they was like, maybe my videos are going back and back behind. I might have too many videos in my phone, and some kind of way my phone is not connecting to the Instagram channel, where it's blocking my views. But my first instinct was, I believe somebody tried to take my page down, and instead of taking my page down, they blocked the views so nobody could see what I was talking about. But you can do that, because you can't do it. And I found out they can't do it to me on Facebook. That's why they decided to come to Instagram. So you can do that if you want to, because the people that's on my page, they still go and view it. People, when I get off my page, the video is still up, so people is still viewing it, but it's just not showing us how many people are looking at it. So you really didn't do anything to hurt me, and thank you. But they're going to fix it. They're going to fix it, and I will have my new phone. So, it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. I just want to know why my shit wasn't showing no views. But I see. And that's some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, prioritize yourself. If you don't like what I'm saying about you, or you don't like whatever the case may be, the platform is open. for discussion. I ain't scared of nobody. Inbox me, say what you gotta say, but stop hiding behind pages and hiding behind people, because that shit doesn't work for me. I'ma still do me and still do what I want to do and say what I want to say. This is freedom around here. If you can talk about, I heard somebody say something about like, okay, extortion, it might not just be for the internet. To me, and I know a whole lot of other people agree with me, if you can talk shit about me behind my back and to other people in the streets, the internet is the same thing to me. It's just that the people on the internet is not actually hearing you say it, but the people that are watching, they know you said it. That's the difference. So for me, I really don't care. It's all the same to me. The people on the street is still on the internet. And the same people you be talking to or whoever, they are on my page. So it all rattles. If they're not on my page, they send my shit to the next person for them to see it. So where's the problem? Because for me, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I care less. It deepens you more than it deepens me. So that's what the problem was. So when I called the dude that inboxed me, he was like, it happens. He said he kind of figured that too, because he was on there talking about a dude that stole his clothes and his shoes out of his house while he was locked up. And the next thing he knew, his shit, the views went away. So I truly believe that's what happened. And it's okay. No worries at all. Because I'm going to still talk my shit. This is me. I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me, and I won't bother you. I don't have to talk shit about people if they don't fuck with me. Leave my name out your mouth. But I know it's hard. And I'm in 2024. I'm not even worrying about it no more. But I just wanted to know. Hey, wanted to know, and I want everybody else to know. Because people have been calling me saying, hold up. How this video gonna get likes and ain't gonna have no views? They was like, how is it that you're on your channel all the time and you had no views? So it's not just like it's becoming to one person or two people or three people. It's becoming people is watching it, because I realize people really do watch my shit, and I realize people pay attention to everything. Like with me, I probably wouldn't have noticed it until I went into the middle part of my page. When I pushed it and started looking at my videos, I could see my videos at the bottom of the page. They all got views, but when I'm starting to go up, I have no views. That didn't make sense to me. So when like I said, Karen called me and was like, bitch, hold up, they done stole your views. You got your views stole. So, that was one. Then the dude, he watched it and he said the same thing. Said other people, other females and dudes, they're saying the same thing. They're like, that doesn't make sense. I'm liking it, but when you like it, you're viewing it. So if I have 10 people that liked it, 10 people viewed it, so I should at least have 10 views. But it is what it is. But I thank them for letting me know, that I really got under your skin, that you tried to get my page took down. And it's okay. I haven't gotten a report, because we looked. The person that did it for me, they looked. They said your page haven't been reported. If the page was reported, then I could understand. But then when he came back, he was like, this is what's going on. They tried to get your page. If you take my page down, just remember this. If Instagram decides to take my page down, I'm not going to do nothing but go make me another page, and the same people going to be on my page and the same video. That'll give me a chance to boot my videos and put them all back up, and then I will get views. So it's not going to stop nothing if that's what you thought. But thank you for the gesture. I appreciate that, and I'm moving right along. So y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. It's 1 o'clock, and get down here before the kids get out of school, because they be going in there. I just come to say, kids gonna be kids. Sometimes I like to see kids being kids, because we really don't see that no more. The kids are coming and they grab a bag of potato chips and candy and shit, and they run right out the door. Run right out the shopper's door. That is stealing, yes. But to see kids actually acting like kids. And one time I was in the shoppers, this was a while back, I think maybe like last year, 2 years ago or something. I was in Madonna Mall shopping, and I had went in there. I went in there for some juice. I think I went in there for some juice and probably some chicken or something else, whatever. But it was 2 little boys in it, and they were stealing. They was coming from school, and they were stealing. And the manager lady, one of the girls called the manager lady, and she was like, "Child, them kids just come from school. They being kids. They playing. Go ahead on out the door. That shit ain't gonna hurt us." And I really liked it that. I really liked it that, because it's not. You never know. They probably don't have food at home, or their parents probably don't buy them snacks or whatever. But just for me to see them kids acting like kids, stealing is not acting like a kid. I'm not saying that. But they were on some kid level shit, because they was like, "Ma'am, can we please have it? We just came out of school. You know, we not doing nothing wrong." She said, "You're stealing out my store. You're doing something wrong." So the other little boy said, "Well, I'm bringing everything he had in his hand." That young nigga had 2 candy bars and 2 bags of potato chips. I was dead. I was dead. He said, "Well, this is all I have, and I don't have any money." And my mom, he was saying his mother something. And she was like, "Okay, go ahead on out the damn door. Just go ahead. Go ahead. They just kids. Just go ahead." So, you know, you like that now. I'm confused. I'm not trying to throw no daggers in nobody's back, but I'll be glad when these dudes really man up to talk about shit that really goes on in prison. Let's not keep talking what you did in prison, how you met this person and how you encountered, and then you and this person, y'all with the gangbanging shit. Please tell these kids. Then you want to talk, I want the youth to know this, and I want the youth to know this. When you was in prison, you were a part of the motherfucking problem too. Like, for real. Because I didn't get along with anybody. A bitch came in my room and I ain't like her. I threw her shit out and everything. Like, I'll be glad when they get on these blogs and start really telling the fucking truth about prison. I'm not covering up anything. I didn't get raped. I almost got raped. I didn't get raped. I almost got raped. But I'm telling the truth. I will be glad when they stop bullshitting on these blogs and these YouTube pages and really come up and tell the truth about prison. I never ever told my son not one lie, because I don't want him to think, "Oh, that nigga over there was gangster." These niggas, Allah, please forgive me. Stop what you're doing. I'm not trying to step on nobody. Like, it makes no sense to me. If you gonna tell a story, and everybody keep dragging this man around with him. Okay, you was locked up with him. You did this and that. How the fuck is you gonna get him out? Like, it really makes no sense. Everybody, I don't want to be affiliated no more. I'm good. This affiliation shit people got going on with this prison affiliation shit, y'all need to chop this shit up. Like, for real. Like, for real. And some days when I wake up and I see shit, I be like, can we please just turn the clock around for 15 minutes? And why I'm saying that? Because the niggas from back in the day, this shit that these niggas playing on these internets would not be going for, man. Like, for real, this is why I don't deal. I don't want no nigga around. You don't have to show me that you was no type of gangster nigga in the street, or you was no bad nigga. But nigga, we not living back in the day. We living in these days and times. This is why I can't deal with these niggas, and why I get fucked up with them, and then I get the gore. Cause we not living back in them times. You ain't got that money. You ain't sporting shit. You ain't got shit. So what are we talking about? And if you ain't coming out your mouth to tell the truth about shit, just shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, This is the world we live in. The shit is coming out. It's going to come out. Whether it come from a nigga that you don't like, a bitch that you hate, the truth is going to come out. I'm just sitting around looking like, I can't be this person. I can't be this person. I can't involve myself with them people. I ain't built on lies. I'm not built on lies. I may get something fucked up. Somebody may tell me something. I might think it's the truth, and I might go tell another person. But at the end of the day, that's something totally different. Because when I find out it's a lie, I go back and check it. Oh, what I heard, that shit wasn't true. Simple as that. Man, these people, man, I don't want to die without being honest and truthful for myself. I don't know how everybody else feel, and I don't give a fuck. But on some for real 100 shit, I do not want to go away. I don't want to go away and my son not know the truth about what's going on. Because if he don't know the truth, how the fuck is he going to face the world and reality out here? Like these men, I never seen a bunch of corporate liars. You saying all this shit, but you capping up with the fuck you did. I ain't capping up nothing I did. I wrote checks, credit cards, sold dope, crack, stole from the white people, was selling tanks, refrigerator floors, any motherfucking thing, cars, anything I got my hand on. When I went to prison, I was quiet because I was in my mental state of dealing with that shit. I came across a lot of bras, gang members, all type of shit. So yeah, that incident happened to me. I was in that motherfucker fighting and everything, thinking to myself, am I gonna make it out this bitch before I had to stab one of these bitches or they stab me? Like, let's keep this shit real. These niggas go around here acting like they were saints in prison. This didn't happen to them. Oh yeah, I wrote this book. I was doing this with this nigga, and I was me and him got into confrontation. I was confrontational with this person, this, that, and the other. Man, come on. And I know it's just me talking. I know it's just me talking. Like, when you gonna tell me what really happened to you in prison? From the day you went into, because if it happened to a 16-year-old motherfucker, I think Kalief Browder was 14 or something, you not gonna tell me. When I'm seeing other niggas get on the internet that rape niggas in jail, they on the fucking internet, a whole rapist page. It's a dude on the rapist page. He said it. He said, I raped 3 men when I was in prison. And when I got to the penitentiary, they raped me every day in that motherfucker. Mitch Creedle has a documentary about a boy on there, a dude on there, said that when he first went to prison, I think he was saying when he first went to prison as a child or teenager, he was raped. And as he kept going through his prison time, he was raped till he got tired of it. And I think he raped somebody or something like, but whatever the case may be. But when Mitch Creedle did the documentary, I think he was getting ready to go home or on his way home or something. And if I'm correct, don't quote me. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say it. I think he lost his life in prison during that time or that time. Or he might still be alive in prison. He might have got stabbed up. I don't know, because I haven't seen the documentary no more. But I was going to go when I get time and look at it. But what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to throw stones in nobody's glass house. But I'm on some for real shit. Like, I'm tired of saying this fake shit. You niggas want to be something. I want to be something too. I am something. But what I'm not is a liar of my crimes in jail. You know what I'm saying? I was a problem too. Because I didn't get along with people. And they had to keep moving motherfuckers out of my cell till they moved me to one unit to another unit. Then when they moved me to that unit on Danbury, LCI, they moved me back to the motherfucking unit because they was like, no, it's not her. It's the other people. We're going to move her back. I cannot sleep at night knowing that I sat and told somebody, oh, ain't nothing happened to me. I was a model prisoner. And this, that, and the other. Them niggas wasn't coming for me. Niggas done got fucking stabbed up, beat up, dragged, mud, spit on, chopped up, all type of shit. These same niggas that's doing all this, that, and the other. But you wanna, how you gonna talk to the youth and you ain't telling them the truth? I don't want my son interacting with no nigga I know he done did all this fucked up shit to people in prison, or he did shit this, that, and the other. That shit ain't cool. So what youngins are you talking to? And y'all niggas old as dirt should be on common knowledge of knowing, like, have sense. So I'm gonna put this motherfucking video today on my YouTube also. Like, for real. It is sickening. It's sad and it's sickening, and it doesn't depress me, but my Allah. Then you act like you a Muslim. And what Muslim, what Islamic is allowing y'all to do this? I'm very confused about that. Because when I was in prison with my Muslim sisters and they were indulging in homosexuality, I did not speak to them. I did not go anywhere near them. And they became to think that I wasn't Muslim because I wasn't interacting with them. And I went to Mars one day and pulled the whole fucking sheet out on them and was like, this is why I don't entertain you. And I will not. It is forbidden, homosexuality in Islam. So, you know, they say people can change. I went with the changing thing about a person before. No, he's changed. He's full Islamic now. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. But then when I'm seeing other people that surrounded him, where we going with this? The religion is not to be played with at all. We're not even supposed to celebrate birthdays, but I gave that shit to my son because I feel as though my son, and my son said it. He was like, "Mom, we don't do this." So I had to go and pray for my sins that I violated. So how many times I'm gonna do that? Like, it's really gotten redundant to me. And as men, these men out here, I shouldn't even be saying that. Y'all know what's going on. But everybody want a label and a name for something, but all the wrong shit. Like, for real. I'm not encountering myself with them people. If I know you stabbed somebody in jail, and I can't even say that because I was in situations where I might have had to stab somebody because to save my own life about certain things. So I can't even say that. But to rape somebody in prison, or to gangbang somebody, or to just be in something that you have nothing to do with, or to just lie about all the shit that has happened to you in prison, I will never have respect for that person. I will never encounter that person. I don't want to be affiliated with them. You know what? I'm at the point, I don't even want a motherfucker to know I know them. So you don't have to ask me no questions. And I'm serious. I am dead serious. Like, it's really, like, I don't get it. And I guess I never will. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know niggas that went to prison ain't had nothing to do with a charge and end up getting on heroin, and they ended up having to sell their ass to stay high. Like, for real. Seriously. And these niggas out here on this internet rolling like this shit is cool. It's not. I know two niggas, their inner soul are so fucked up that they don't want nobody to even know they was in prison. They don't want nobody to know they came home. They don't want nobody to know the horror that they went through when they went to fucking prison at 17 years old. And back in those days, those were the days. So for me to sit and somebody to send me some of these goofy ass niggas up here talking this, that, and the other, I'm not doing that with them. I'm not doing that. Why won't you tell the truth? What is it? If you can come out with all these famous lies, and I'm not trying to upbring myself by being in no motherfucking prison. I'm a woman. I'm a female. I should have never been in there in the first place. But I committed a crime like everybody else. You commit a crime, you take your ass to jail and do your time. Simple as that. But am I sitting here bragging about that shit? Ain't nothing nice for me to brag about. I told y'all I'm trying to get my record straight. I gotta go to court and stand in front of the judge and tell him. I don't know, the other people doing expungements. Some of my expungements, she waiting for them to sit up. But one of them, I have to go to court. And you know what I'm going to tell him? The same thing I told the same cracker that locked me up, the judge. I ain't had no business into that shit. They didn't, because a lot of my record is Noll Prosequi, N-O-L-L-E-P-R-O-S-E-Q-U-I, Prosequi. That means they didn't charge me. It was dismissed. That's a lot of my record. I want all that shit off my record. Gun charges, so I want all of it off. So I have to go to court and explain to the judge why I feel. So I'm going to be standing up there integrating my own self. I live a whole different life. Who I was back then is not who I am today. And I would like him to allow me that space. But I'm not sitting up here, oh, I'm going to tell you. When I was in prison, it was hell for me. Not a cute picture. I don't give a fuck who I encountered. I don't give a fuck how many good days I thought I had. Nothing nice for me. So all these pretty little lies and all these stories and yeah, we backdoored this nigga. We had to get them niggas up off us and this, that, and the other. I ain't doing that. Them bitches was going to wring my fucking neck. I'm going to tell you the truth. But I had to get in my own circumference and let them bitches know, if you come over this way, we both going out of here. I ain't going by myself. And that's some real shit. But was it pretty? No, I was not welcome with a motherfucking welcome doormat. And like I said, a lot of them didn't even believe I was from DC because I had all my teeth, my skin, and I didn't look hair on my head, and I didn't look fucked up. All the DC bras that was coming through, they said they was junkies, drug addicts, crackheads, and they was fucked up. So no, my prison time wasn't pleasant for me. So I know goddamn well it wasn't pleasant for them niggas. A lot of niggas didn't get touched in prison, but half of them maybe did a year, did 5-year term or whatever. But trust me, in their fucking soul, they was going through something. So yes, you got a lot of them didn't encounter all of that. You know, the people might have respected them, who they was on the street, or they didn't put them in certain prisons where they know they would get fucked up. Because see, the system directs that too. Don't be fooled. So like I said, I'm not here. You can get on here, pose to be this person, pose to be that person. You're gonna die with them lies. I'm not on here to stab nobody in the back. What I'm saying is, when is these niggas gonna be real men and really stand up to what the fuck y'all did to other people in prison, or what was really going on in prison? That's the question I'm asking. And if that one never got it, I'm gonna tell him too. I'll be saying the same thing. I ain't different for nobody. I'll be saying the same song. Can we know the truth? You want to put all this other shit out there, so put the truth out. What the truth gonna hurt you? Does the truth hurt you? Because it is who the fuck you are. And I listened to a little dude on the little rape. I told everybody, there's a rapist list. It's a YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel. They on Facebook and everything. This one little dude, he got, and I was, now that shit amazed me. He said, I'm going to tell the truth. I was raped when I was on the street by I think his uncle or something like that. He said, so as growing up, I was very mean and baffled, so I turned to using drugs He was on crack. He said he started smoking crack first. Crack wasn't getting him high enough. He started snorting dope. He said, so when I went to prison, they put me in a cell with a young dude. And I had no money. This young dude was getting all type of shit. He said, but instead of me trying to be friends with the young dude, he said, I did try that, but the youngin wasn't going for it because he felt as though he was that man on the compound. He raped the boy and took all the boy's shit. He said, and from then I continued to rape men in prison until they put me in a prison. They put him in a prison with the motherfucking Aryan brothers and the other, whoever, the other black people. I'm not even gonna say them gang names because I ain't with all that gang name and shit for prison. I'm a female. I ain't with all that shit. But the DC boys wasn't fucking with him. And they allowed the Aryan brothers to rape him and get him. And he said he got out of it because he started playing mental. His mental cycle started fucking with him. They took him from a LCI prison to a mental psych ward. He did 8 years in a mental psych facility. They didn't have him with nobody. He was in a cell by himself. He came out when he was like 23 and 1. He came out and was in a cage every day until the fuck he got out of prison. He said, and when I got out of prison, I went through psych therapy. He said, but by that time I was so fucked up on medication and meds, I didn't he was saying his tool, you know, his I don't want to say no, I'm trying to get my grammar together, but his little tool down in between his legs, he said he stopped even having feeling in it to do anything with anybody. So the medicine that they gave him, they destroyed all the motherfucking cells and everything in his body. But for me to hit him up on that website, the rape, he said, and I'm listed as a rapist for the rest of my life. So any neighborhood I go to, these people see my face and they take and make petitions to get him out the neighborhood. So he said he was in some state. He's in a state where in that state they put all the rapists in the same neighborhood. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. But for me to hear him on there saying what he did meant a lot to me. Because that means his soul is clear. He's not holding nothing. He did what he did. So that's all I'm saying. So y'all, I'm gone. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube page. I really am. Because this is, I don't understand it. I don't get it. You can still, if you feel as though that you can, feel as though that you this type of character, that you can run your characteristics, nobody going to judge you about this, that, and the other, then you shouldn't be worried about telling the truth of what happened to you in prison, what you did to people in prison, and how the prison shit really roll. I would like for these youngins, these OGs, to step up and tell the fucking truth. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. And I'm fighting to get on this podium. And I'm going to keep fighting to get on this one podium. Because when I get on this one podium, these motherfuckers ain't going to understand what I have to say at all. But I know the world will. Because I know a lot of people have said it to me. And if more than one person is saying it to me, they're feeling the same way I'm feeling. So maybe they will come and address these things with me. Because this is why these young dudes out here are confused. As soon as they shut that cell on them, they think snitching is okay. I don't want to go down there with them niggas. You shouldn't have wanted to commit the crime. But if you listening to these motherfuckers up on here talk about, yeah, we did this when we was in there, and then you backdoor, you coming back contradicting yourself saying, but I want to tell these youngins, what do you want to tell them? Because you're not being honest with them. You can't tell another person or a youngest shit if you're not being honest. You got to be honest with yourself first. You got to open the door for realness with yourself first. I'm honest with myself first. I don't fuck with that type of nigga. I don't like that type of nigga. I don't like this shit over here. I'm not doing this shit right here. And that's who I am. But if I'm enduring a nigga that don't know where the fuck he is, or don't know what his real truth is, or where he going, how the fuck you gonna deal with somebody like that? And I say it all the time. A lot of these jail niggas that come home, man, they have stuck their meat in another man, or had another man touching on them, or did something with them. Then when you come home to these people, I ain't got nothing against them. Please believe me. Because in DC, that's all we got, a handful of them. So I ain't interested. I don't want no jail nigga. I just don't. I wish them the best. But I know what I know. And some niggas, you can look at their tendencies. You can look and see through. If you a smart female, you can see through shit. A lot of these niggas, man, they hurting. They are hurting inside and in their soul from a lot of shit, man. From a lot. So all I can do is try to mend with you, give you conversation. I ain't sleeping with you. I ain't having no relationship with you. Ain't none of that shit going on. Because I know what I know. So I had a young lady to say she stuck her fingers up her boy, and I told her, I ain't even going that far. And he was twitching. If you felt that he was sleeping with men and you had to stick your fingers back there behind his behind like that, I'm not even going that far. That's too much for me. It's not that serious. Like, I just be looking at these women, but then y'all go and, you know, I just told another young lady, if he going in there for whatever years or whatever, please be his peace. Yeah, because a lot of people in prison, they do need to talk to people. They do need to know that they got somebody on the outside. But what I'm telling you is, when that nigga get out of there, make a decision for your life. I'm for real. They come out here and they fuck these ones. Because see, I'm going to say this on here because I'm going to keep it 100. Bacteria, I'm going to try to keep this as clean and as professional and as respectful as I can, but I know everybody reading the lines. Bacteria, when they're inside of there, they do not get treatments like they can get out here. So if he is encountering another man, or another man is putting his mouth on him, when he comes out of there, that bacteria goes in you, sweetheart. And it's a lot that's going to go on between your bottom and him. So I'm just saying, know what you're doing. I've never encountered it. I don't want to encounter it, and I'm not. But I told y'all, I've been on visits and seen men, clock strong dudes, yeah, nice looking dudes, fine as shit. If I was on the street and I might have seen them, I might have gave them a conversation. But I will never come from the back on a visit with their nice girlfriends, stick their tongues in them girls' mouths, and soon as they leave out the visitor hall, what's up, Erica? Soon as they leave out the visitor hall and go to the back, they going back there with their transgender girlfriend. And this female, she's walking out happy as hell. Yeah, my man in prison. Yeah, this, that, and the other. All in her head. She has no idea that this man is back there sleeping with another man. I'm telling you, it's nothing nice. It's nothing nice. And they say it about DC guys all the time. Can I stamp it? No. Do I know it happens? Yes. It happens in different states for different dudes. Yes, it does. They play now, since they got the internet, they playing shit all on the internet about how men sleeping with men. They up there saying, yeah, this is my girlfriend. This, that, and turns. I think I told y'all a story about my cousin when he was in Lewisburg. He said a youngin came from DC, kept having his pants down. The older dudes kept telling him, pull your fucking pants up. Youngin ain't want to listen. Ain't nobody going. He 30 some years, and he was 30 some years old. Ain't nobody gonna do that to me, man. I ain't going for that. Started playing basketball with this old man, and the old man kept getting up on him. He didn't even realize. Oh, when he got in the shower, the old man put a knife to his throat and said, you know what it is, youngin. So he wasn't going for it. He didn't want his fucking throat cut. and the old man took over his body. He came on a fucking visit to see his mother. He had gel in his hair, eyebrow, then drew eyebrow pencil, went crazy. But the old man, the old man moved him in the fucking cell with him. That was his girl. So this jail shit, I'm not enduring it. I'm not going along with it until one come up, one DC nigga come up and stand up like a fucking man and honestly say what's going on. And I know I might be gone to heaven before they do that. Cause this shit right here is crazy. Now before I even went, I used to get locked up over DC jail and get out. Get locked up on Maryland and get out. So when I actually really got to go to the feds, that's when I started seeing shit. But all through my whole trimester of my life, I kept hearing. So you know when you're here, because the way my father looked at prison, he was like, shit, they got free room and board. They ain't got to pay for nothing. They got to do nothing. Take the ass and then go to jail. Until his ass went to jail for some weed, and then he found out too. But see, you never know until it happens to you. So when I'm hearing dudes saying this and saying this about niggas in prison, this nigga doing that and this nigga do that, I'm not paying that shit no attention. Because like I said, they got free room and board. You ain't doing nothing. All that shit is a myth and lies. So y'all, those are my thoughts for today. I'm getting ready to get out here and go to this to the Shoppers and get my food so I can start cooking my meals. I will see y'all later. And no, I'm not getting on here ranting about, there should be nobody from this point on that I'm worried about ranting about them about nothing. So when I get on here, I be talking about true facts and talking about things and speaking about me and my son. So I think I have to make that clear to people. Stop trying to trash my name around talking about I'm getting on the internet ranting. No, I'm not. I'm getting on here talking about shit. If you don't want to listen, stroll past or block me, whatever you need to do. But don't try to trash my name like that. That's something I'm not going to go for. So stop it with all that mess. Stop it. Because you don't really want to see me rant. When I'm ranting, I'm really going on somebody. And me, if I got a problem with somebody, I'm not getting on the internet, what they call it. I forgot what they call it. But I'm going to speak your name. Indirect. I'm not going to indirect you. I'm going to speak your name. So today when I'm talking about the jail shit, I'm talking about everybody. All of them that came from jail. All of them came from jail. So don't try to specify this, that, and the other. If you want to know, ask me directly because I'm going to tell you. So, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I don't even know if I just woke up in here. I told them today I wasn't coming to that job, and I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm going to take my 2 days of rest. We had to move our office from one side to the other. Child, they had me carrying boxes and books. I was like, this is some shit right here that I ain't signed up for. So that's how I was tired. Went to sleep. Hair was all over my damn head. I was like, that's why I said, you thought I was in here laying on my back or something. I had to look up like, is anybody else in? Anybody else was in? Somebody else was in here with me? My shit was everywhere. I was like, that was a good, I needed that sleep. I need that good rest because I get up. I'll be in the house. I'll get up. I was packing my stuff, doing all type of stuff. Then I get to sleep, but I only get to sleep for like an hour or two, or give or take 6 hours. That's really not enough sleep. So last night and today, I slept. So I'll see y'all later. If y'all get a chance, go to my son's YouTube page, listen to his music. What else I want to say? Yeah, and he will be on. I always say that, so I ain't even gonna say no more. He gonna be on some more stuff, so we're gonna get all that together. So at the end of the day, y'all be good. See y'all later. And I guess I say stay warm because it looked moody outside. Yesterday it wasn't that cold, but I'm hearing it's cold today. But I remember I said it, y'all. Hey, my lady, I'm gonna be calling you soon. Motivation. I said it'd be nice outside. Then probably by the end of this week or whatever, it's gonna be cold, snowing, sleeting, and raining. We're gonna get some snow and some rain and some cold weather from somewhere around here. This ain't gonna be no nice shit all the time. So it is what it is. It's weather, but I know it's breaking. I give or take by April, the weather will be done broke, and then we'll be back in the summertime. And then things will really be flowing for me around here because I like the heat. I like the heat. I ain't gotta wear so many clothes. Now I gotta go put on my long johns, my pants, another pair of pants. It's cold as hell. The car, the heat get on. I turn the heat on in the car, then I turn around and be looking like it's too hot in this motherfucker. So it is what it is. It's okay. So see y'all later.